намалюю зиму знов, та не чистий аркуш, то сніг, а під снігом білим любов фарбував олена з берег.
Winter around, it's been a long time. Spring cherry full bloom, and all the frost is still pressing us. And do not let go of the sad house. Winter around, and where long ago the flowers must already smell that the snow lies like a canvas, and the sun is still not a sort to warm. Winter around, if you didn't know, what should spring be? It would have long been exhausted to fall, not overcoming grief and hardship.
Snowdrifts lay everywhere, they crushed everything, life died, and there seemed to be no hope on the best days of flowering gates. Then spring waved its wings, and there was light and warmth, and again the earth heard life in itself, and everything around settled and blossomed, and the old steppe, and proud and rich, dressed everywhere in light green robes. On them from flowers the plaid bands blossom, revived, breathed, and fragrant breath sent to the forests, mountains to greet, and the world heard, rise again and live.
The cheerful spring comes here with flowers, it glances over with its smile, when my happy with tears in eyes is the old wound in the heart one more time, and the sun shines from the sky, and the bird sings merrily, and sorrow envelops the whole soul. The head's getting down, oh she would not getting down, if every minute I did not see the torments of captivity in my country. Oh, my breast wouldn't hurt, tired of grief, if I hadn't seen everywhere tears spilled by the sea. It would have been fun scene then, spring, you with flowers, if our native villages did not live with tears in eyes.
I love those murky clouds which during a giant storm, when speaking the words asunder, when striking with their fiery tongue, and the earth will shake in the midst of the storm, when thunder is angrily done. I love that tiny flower that the wind can't easily break, and stormy scaring days it pleases me to protect you anyway, to protect the poor girls from disaster, in lightning scaring days.
She sings, and flutter of the heart, she spaces into the tones, it burns in the fire of endless love, her songs are words which are burning, she sings, and the eyes of the youth shine brighter than stars from under the lashes. Oh, how much is there of die-hard hope, oh, how many happy dreams they are having. Let her sing, let those songs fade, let those eyes shine and laugh, and let the fire of love burn in them. Let her sing, yet one more time, the golden spring that bloom in her soul will never ever for her blow.
I know an abandoned garden, a cozy one, and I know there a cherry somewhere. More than once it happened, me can't wait to secure my spring in the garden. But now why isn't me here? Why does the cherry stand alone? No more towards me she is leaning, her branches blooming and sweet. I am waiting for her in silence dumb. Minutes are passing like years. I still have to wait, but the heart doesn't help. A minute, two, and now I hear, through that silence, mute space, a whisper is there and someone is near.
The time is coming, the time is coming, and each of us may say, is he a little son of the people, or is he only a school could say? In the silent spirit of the fighter, let everyone be open to say, and worthy he stand by, those who are bound in the chains disgusting, selling the people in the land, to men who drink his blood till its end. Or will he choose brave fastest, who in the midst of storms in gloomy days, for their people, for their native land, will go to battle by holy faith. The time is coming, the world is barren, and sends greetings to those free, calls everyone who is around, who is a poor slave, who is a friend of will.
I didn't sleep all night, I didn't have the strength, and I absorbed the spring starts before the dawn to shrivel and turn white and all them faded in advance. I saw the fog in vehicles and water everywhere, the swallowed earth, the whole world with the land and heavens. It seemed to be drowning in the fog. Fog and fog. It wasn't clear in the east. Are you eternal luminaries switch off, and death embraces it? But just a moment, and the ray tears the curtain. The golden rain falls on everything from beyond the woods. The sun is cutting, the god of light and warmth.
My people, lost in the dark, not seeing, not knowing the ways, killing all the power at work, which doesn't give a minute to rest. Exhausted, you don't want to ask where to go in their guides. You go at random because you're used to wandering, because you have already ruined all the past. My people, your darkness is heavy. It's hard the soul to look at yourself. You don't want to leave that swamp. What a burden you have in it. The soul hurts, but it's your fault. Forgive you who understood it, because they got themselves into that swamp. They are your leaders.
Time passes, people pass, we are all waiting for what will happen. I say everything, it's been a long time, that the will may come to us. And all that isn't present doesn't go, and time does not wait, and time does not wait, and the hour does not wait, and the hour to fly, and the heart is weary to ache, because of the long oppression of the past days. He was already extremely depressed, and it's so hard that maybe we are bitter would cry tears. If not the oppression of these hard days, to us all for a long time, and the trees even told me from torment, bury in the soul without tears and words. And so we live in the world, and the famously carried on our shoulders. And how long will we live like this? Nobody will say. Everything is silent.